Greetings and welcome back to the Galley of the Sun. Today, another episode in our wide world of food, Asian inspired. Today, we're going to make some black pepper chicken with mushrooms over rice. Rice, baby.
Collaborate and listen.
So, in this bowl here, I have about 3 pounds of boneless, skinless breasts and chicken cut into strips. So, got a few things to add to that. First of all, we're going to add about 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. We're going to add it all over the place, and I just realized I'm wearing black. What a horrible mistake. What was I thinking?
Oh no! We suck again!
After a little cleanup, we'll add the next ingredient. The hell was I thinking dumping that in my hand? Anyway, next ingredient, salt. Gonna use some coarse sea salt, about a tablespoon. Now, I've said some amounts. I try not to do that normally because I mess them up. If you want to recreate this, dear viewers, down below in the description section are all the ingredients, their amounts, and the directions. It doesn't say to pour cornstarch in your hand because that'd be a horrible direction.
Obviously.
And next is some coarse ground black pepper. I would prefer to use extra coarse, but I am out. All right, now we're going to mix all that together. So once I have this fully mixed, the magic starts to happen over at the stove. So we'll see you over there. Alrighty, I got my biggest cast iron skillet out. I'm going to get that on medium heat. We're going to add a couple tablespoons of veggie oil. Now we shall wait for it to shimmer. Alrighty, what we're going to do is in batches, we're going to brown that chicken about 2 or 3 minutes per side. Then we're going to put it over on a baking sheet with a rack. And then we'll move on to the next steps. So we'll see you after I have all this chicken browned up. All right, before we get into the final throes of this, let's get our sauce ready so we're ready to add it. First of all, we're going to go with a 1/4 cup of soy sauce, a couple tablespoons of oyster sauce, 1/2 cup of chicken broth. We love the better than bouillon, a teaspoon of sugar, and this is black pepper chicken, so a couple tablespoons of black pepper. Coarse, of course.
Of course.
We'll get that all whisked together. Then it's back over to the stove to finish this thing out. We'll see you there. Alrighty, we got that beautiful fond in our skillet from the chicken. Now we're going to add our onions. And we're going to cook those for about 5 minutes so they soften up a bit. And we'll add a little more oil to them. About a tablespoon or so. It just struck me how strange of an episode this is for the Galley of the Sun. You will notice there is no garlic.
Inconceivable!
There's no chipotles.
Inconceivable!
There's no hatch green chili.
Blasphemy.
So as those onions release their liquid, I'm making sure I get the bottom of the pan scraped, get all that fond up. That chicken flavoring. All right, I'm happy where the onions are. Now we're going to add our mushrooms and cook these for about 3 minutes. All right, in goes our fire roasted red bell peppers. And our sauce. We'll get that all mixed up and bring that to a simmer, while still scraping the bottom of the skillet, making sure we get every bit of that incredible chicken flavor out of there. And into our dish. All right, now we add our cornstarch slurry to thicken this up. And keep stirring until it thickens up. It's going to change colors a bit, turn dark on us. That's exactly what we want. Now you definitely want to do this before you add the chicken back in because it's a lot easier to see when it changes colors. My rice is now 12 minutes out, so that's perfect timing. Okay, it's thickened up. I can see the color change. I'm going to take my heat down to medium-low and add the chicken back in, plus the drippings. Do not waste those.
No.
Now we get everything a good stir. Make sure that chicken is coated with that sauce. Let this stay here simmering until we're ready to serve it. So we'll see you for the judgment. All right, got it all done. Now it is time for some judgment. When I think black pepper, I think the director. I don't know why. That didn't make any sense. But anyway, we'll get the director in here and get some judgment. All right.
Very good. I like it.
All right. Can you taste the black pepper? Did I black pepper it enough? All right. Not too spicy? All right. There you go. Another winner. The director's happy, so I'm not in trouble. Wow. For this. Okay. Hey, if you can't get enough of the Galley of the Sun, check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Patreon. Check out our Amazon storefront. Hey, that Patreon page has exclusive content.
Comedy reels.
There you go, blooper reels, behind the scenes. You get episodes ahead of time. Yeah, you'll love it. All right. Hey, thank you very much for joining us today. And until we see you next time, fair winds and falling seas.